Greetings everyone. In this video we'll be looking at NCEA Level 1 Mathematics Common Assessment Task Algebra, and I'll be focusing on consecutive integers concepts and tricks. So we'll begin by looking at consecutive numbers. Consecutive numbers are numbers that follow each other in order from smallest to largest. For example, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. Or also negative numbers, -6, -5, -4, etc. And in general, to represent consecutive numbers algebraically, we can let one of the numbers be x, and in this case we can let x be the smaller integer. Then the next consecutive numbers would be x plus 1, and then x plus 2, x plus 3, and so on. So you need to note that there is a common difference of 1 between any two consecutive numbers. For example, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it goes up by 1 each time. So there is a common difference of positive 1. So if you let the smallest integer be x, then the next one will be x plus 1, because the common difference between the two is always 1. And then if the second one is x plus 1, so if I add 1 to this one, I will get the next one in the sequence. And likewise we get x plus 2, x plus 3, and so forth. We'll look at consecutive odd and even numbers. For example, if you're given 2, 4, 6, 8, etc., we know that these are consecutive even numbers. And if you're given 3, 5, 7, 9, etc., we know that these are the consecutive odd numbers. So if you carefully examine each of these consecutive numbers, you'll note that the common difference between these two consecutive numbers is always 2. In other words, if I go 4 take away 2 is 2, or 6 take away 4 is 2, etc. Or even if I look at the odd numbers, 7 take away 5 is 2, 9 take away 7 is 2 as well. So each time the common difference is always 2. So using this logic, we can get the general form for consecutive odd and even numbers. So to represent consecutive numbers algebraically, let x be the first integer. Then for any two consecutive even numbers, we can use x as the first integer. Then the second one will be x plus 2, and so forth, because the difference is always 2. And if I go x plus 2 minus x, I will get the difference of 2. And likewise, two consecutive odd numbers, we can use x as the first integer. Then the second integer will be x plus 2, because the common difference is always 2 between the two. Also, please note that some of the textbooks use 2x as the first even number. Then in this case, the next one will be 2x plus 2, and the third one will be 2x plus 4, etc. And they also use odd number as 2x plus 1. So if they say first odd number is 2x plus 1, then the second one will be 2x plus 3, because the common difference is always 2. So if I add 2 to this first odd number, I will get 2x plus 3. Then if I add 2 to this one, then I'll get 2x plus 5, etc. So in simplest form, it's easier for us to start off with x being the first integer, and then we can either go x plus 1 to get the next consecutive number, or x plus 2 to get the next even or odd consecutive number. Hope this makes sense. I would suggest if you can pause the video and take notes as you go. So in summary, if x is the first integer, then for any two consecutive integers, we can use x as the first integer, then x plus 1 will be the next one, and x plus 2 will be the third integer, and so forth, because the common difference between consecutive integers is positive 1. And for two consecutive even integers, we can use x as the first integer, then x plus 2 is the second one, followed by x plus 4, and so forth, because the common difference is 2. And the third one, for two consecutive odd integers, so we can use x as the first integer, x plus 2 as the second one, followed by a third one, x plus 4, and so forth, because in both the cases, odd and even integers, there is a common difference of 2 between the two consecutive numbers. Hope this makes sense. In the next video, we'll be looking at application of consecutive numbers. So what I will do in that video will be looking at exam type questions on sums and products of consecutive numbers. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.